better clean that.
Welcome to Roll and Review. Hey guys, welcome to Roll and Review, where we talk about all things nerdy and awesome. I'm Jim, and I'm your dungeon master for today. As always, we have our wonderful players, Matt, who is Commander Wolf, and Peter, who is Seirdred Melthusel Dreadle thing. I mess up his name every time.
Didn't even try.
Nope, no, I didn't.
No, he doesn't anymore. He doesn't try
And
anymore.
joining this week, finally, we have some new players. Mike and Kiel playing as some unknown characters. So, so just to remind our viewers of what happened last time, the party helped a wonderful high elf bard and half elf ranger take over the capital city Ridon and institute what seemingly fair and just government. And they had to go to sleep because they were hurt and very, very not, powered up with spells and all that. So,
Yeah, we were pretty screwed if we didn't sleep.
yes. So, Peter, Matt, your characters are asleep. Kiel and Mike, however,
What?
you guys are on a ship sailing to Ridon. And as the ship was approaching the city, you saw this blue light emanate from the keep and just cover the entire city. And you even saw it start expanding west and north to where you know the mainland is of this country. This light didn't hit your boat, so you're not 100% sure what happened there.
Completely natural.
Yeah, totally natural. That kind of crazy magic stuff is normal, right?
Yeah.
So you guys, the ship makes its way to port. You notice the city is not as you would expect a normal city. You see a lot of people laying down their weapons in these groups around the city. But Mike, I know Mike and Kiel, are you guys traveling together? You just happen to be on the same boat, or?
No, we're totally traveling together.
Perfect. So both of you remember that you're headed here to find Mike's friend, who is this, half-elf ranger. And he was in charge of some group here in the city. And he told you where to find him. You're headed to his hideout. And so you head to this house. Doesn't look like much. You walk in, and the stairwell is no longer secret. It's just wide open. You head down, and at this point, you see your friend and the high elf and half elf sitting there talking at a table that has a map of the city on it. They don't see you come in, though.
Well, that's disappointing.
I mean, their backs are to you, so.
I'm quite sneaky.
So am I.
So
We're
would you like to describe your characters? What someone would be seeing?
Okay, so my guy, obviously, I can't say obviously, you don't know who I am. My dude's short, like about 3 feet tall, and rocks a bright orange mohawk, because why not? And he's kind of wearing a trench coat, leather one, and he constantly fidgets with a poker chip in his hand. He rolls it along his fingers a lot.
Perfect.
And he's got beginnings of a real beard going.
I like beards. So one might call this a leprechaun. Just
Yes.
matter of fact, Mike is in fact a leprechaun.
Hey.
Just in case viewers didn't pick up on that. Kiel, what are you?
Well, I'm not as descriptive as Michael, that's for sure.
Not many people.
I am. Huh?
I said not many people are.
Nope. I'm a halfling, and I'm kind of just a plain Jane type of girl. Have really long, kind of frizzy hair, and yeah, that's just about it.
Perfect.
Not very noticeable. Just kind of a plain Jane kind of girl.
That is perfectly fine. For the record, for any of you who are wondering where the heck we found stats and stuff for leprechauns and the specialty class that the leprechaun happens to be, if you go to dndwiki.com, they have a bunch of stuff for all the different versions of the game, a lot of homebrew stuff, so a lot of great stuff.
Very strange.
Some of it is very strange. So
I have no idea, Peter.
So, Mike, your friend at the table, he hears these footsteps behind him.
No, he doesn't.
And he sees nothing.
You're
Did I try to
actually
sneak up on
sneaking
him?
into this place.
Hey,
If you want to, yes, you can try.
You and I are asleep, man.
I know.
We hear nothing.
How about a 19?
Not enough.
Oh, come on!
Your friend's perception is very good,
That's fair.
and he rolled a nat 20. So,
That would do it.
so minor things there. So he hears what sounds to be someone sneaking up on him. He just smiles and he turns to you and says, "Welcome to Ridon. Nice to see you again, friend."
How's it going there, good guy?
Yeah, doing pretty well. I'm sure you saw the commotion in the city. That's us.
Well, this giant blue light that came up, it was quite confusing.
That's us.
I'm not surprised.
We may or may have not made everyone who is magical not magical and everyone who wasn't magical and took over the city.
Yeah, that seems like your normal day of work.
Pretty much. I thought I'd retired, but I got more work to do.
Seems correct.
I say, what brings you to Ridon? What can I do for you?
Well, you see, the homeland is quite boring, and so I kind of needed a job.
I think I can help you with that. We actually have two guys who are sleeping right now. They'll wake up in a minute here when I go throw a dagger at them.
That's not very nice.
That might be too mean.
Throw your cards? Yeah, throwing your cards would be meaner than my dagger.
Poker's not what I play.
He's gonna say, I got two guys, a cleric and a fighter who were immensely helpful to us taking this place. They seem like good guys, good adventurers. We'll set you up with them.
All right. I mean, the cleric might not like what I do for a living, but hey, we'll see how it goes.
Well, he's been pretty okay so far.
Well, that's good.
So he's gonna walk off to a side room, and both of you get hit with the handle end of the dagger because he's not mean. He's not gonna hurt you.
You couldn't wake me up any nicer way.
And what necessitated such a interesting form of waking us up?
I was gonna say,
Exactly.
I got some people for you to meet. Come on out here.
Could it not have waited until I actually woke up?
I guess not, man. All right.
Nope. And he
So-
just walks out.
So as Peter and I get up, I'm gonna look at Peter and go, all right, he wants us to meet two people. Should we tell them about our track record? Or just leave that in the dark?
You can say what you want. I'll leave it be for now. Because usually it's you who's the problem. So
One time, man.
I hurt people. I don't kill them.
Hey, it was a clean beheading, okay?
Let's just leave it be. Let's go find out who these people are.
Moving on. So, Mike and Keel, you're standing out there. Your friend comes back out, followed by this fighter and cleric. If Matt and Peter, you want to describe kind of what you guys look like?
So I'm the fighter. My character is named Commander Wolf. You'll see a grizzly war veteran, not too old, really, in his mid-20s, but who has seen a lot of battle. I'm wearing heavy chainmail. I got a long sword. I have my commander rank insignia on. You can just see how strong and muscular my character is. He was just ready, and I do have a shield at my side, so you can just see I'm ready to fight and defend what is needed. And I do have a scar on my face by my right eye that goes from kind of right above my eye down to my cheek. So I have seen battle.
Feeling more scars are in your future,
Yes, I do. It's an honor when I get them.
especially from some playing cards. All right, so that's what you see. This fighter comes out. Peter, describe yourself.
I'm about slightly taller than average for a human. Got a beard, scar on the left side of my face. Pretty nasty looking one.
Yeah, scar.
But I look like I'm a little older than Matt here. And while it does look like I've seen quite a bit, I'm a little bit weathered. There's a bit of a mischievous glint in my eye most of the time. So.
Oh, also, I'm human. I believe we're both human as well.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, and we're both humans.
So yeah, you guys walk out, see a leprechaun and a halfling. You kind of have to look down a bit to see the leprechaun and halfling standing there.
So when you said that we are coming to meet someone, I was looking straight. I have to look down.
Yeah, I know, right? Through my travels, I haven't seen many leprechauns there around.
Nor with
Halflings,
such
I don't
an
know.
interesting fashion sense.
Yeah.
Mike and Keel, you can totally hear them. They're like looking at you and just like talking about you.
Oh,
How are you guys in a fight? How are you two in a fight?
Very awesomely and unexpectedly.
That's good.
It's always a surprise.
Matt, are you actually directing the question at us?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, perfect. All right, so my question is, do any of you have an arrow?
Do I have an arrow? I have crossbow bolts.
Yeah, I got crossbow bolts. That's it.
Well, those aren't.
Ask this guy. He's got
they're not.
arrows.
Yeah, the
What's his
ranger looks down and says, I got you covered. He pulls
Oh,
out.
don't worry, we got bags of holding.
Whoever's got the arrow, I want to hold it up, put away from your body. I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, your friend, the half elf ranger. Who
All right.
who you remember his nickname was Gareth. You don't know why because his actual name is different, but he holds the arrow away from his body.
Okay. And now what you guys are going to notice is the poker chip has disappeared, and now there's a playing card in between my fingers. Right? And my guy's going to whip the playing card at the arrow. Jim, I'm guessing I got to roll for this, huh?
Yeah, like an attack roll.
Okay. 10.
10. You nick it. It's a small target.
All right.
So the arrow's still there. Little chip comes off.
My guy's gonna walk over and pick up his card.
Well, that was climactic.
So you throw cards at him?
Yeah, but they're really sharp and they hurt.
I pull my
Right.
sword out and show him, like, so is this.
I can hit people from far away. You gotta be up
Does
close.
I'm okay with being up close and personal.
Well, that's fine. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little on the small side.
Don't worry, your
For the
hair
record,
makes you look taller.
Just going to recognize that Peter's brother Nathaniel was in view in full uniform, so we're going to miss him when he goes off to Iraq. Thank you, Nathaniel. Moving on back to the game, though, I just figured I should mention that so people are like, why didn't he mention it? He's not patriotic. Because Jim Gaffigan voice. So Gareth steps in between you guys and is like, all right. Chill out. We're all friends here. No need to get another scar from a card looking at you, Commander Wolf. He's going to say, I got something fairly easy I need you guys to do.
Oh, that's a first. Bless you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Well, that's a first.
Right? Something easy.
I just need you guys to overthrow the rest of the country.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
We're ready to overthrow the government. Might as well finish the job.
Now, I need you guys to take this letter, and he holds up a letter. I need you guys to take this letter back to that city that was burned down. And he's gonna look at Mike and Kale's characters. Which did you guys actually see your characters' names?
Nope.
Nope. Nobody has.
You should say your name so I remember. I know it.
Oh, my guy's name is Fergus O'Flaherty.
Fergus O'Flaherty. Wonderful.
Heck yeah.
Mine's Tegan Tealeaf.
So we got Fergus and Tegan.
Yep.
Wonderful. And so, just fantastic. Actually, kind of excited about that. He's gonna look at you guys and say, there's a city on the mainland called Baygate that was burned down by the previous government. They were instrumental in helping us retrieve the magical items we needed to overthrow the government.
That they were.
No, wait, let me get this straight. So y'all cast this spell that removed magic, but your magical item still worked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it only affected magical people, not the items.
That's a stupid spell.
Well,
I didn't
then
create
again,
it. So.
it's only stupid if you're not magical.
Yeah, it was weird.
Is that like an insult towards me?
Like an insult towards me.
Well, no. I just don't understand the purpose of removing some magic and not all of it. That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Sigrid, what the hell's going on?
They weren't here for the fight, and they don't know all the details, so they're confused.
Gareth is going to look over and say, "These two were after me, Lucky Charms, and they helped us."
You're sick.
No, we all knew that one was coming.
I couldn't help myself. I'm like, "There's a leprechaun here. A Lucky Charms joke is being made."
You're lucky I've known you for a long time.
He's like, he's gonna look at Wolf and Seirdred and say, "I wouldn't make jokes like that if I were you. Me and him are good friends."
Yeah, I got that already.
Well, good. At least we got an observant one.
He's gonna say, "Can you guys do this mission for me?"
Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We know where the town is.
Yeah, we gotta start getting paid though at some point,
And it shouldn't be very dangerous because we've cleared the freaking dungeon beneath the thing.
He's just gonna say, "You know what? Here's fine, guys. Here's an advance, and just 25 gold to all of you."
All right.
They kind of just broke into the vault. Money's not an issue right now.
I'll say.
Who needs to breathe? Okay. So yeah, the Gareth Lichtenstein says there will be a ship down in the harbor. That I believe the same one. Seirdred and Wolf, you guys came in on. They'll take you back that way.
Fantastic.
Yep. Captain knows us. Let's get this show on the road.
Wonderful.
Before we leave, I'm going to stop by the smithy and pick up some more crossbow bolts.
Perfect. Mike and Keel, is there anything you guys would like to do?
I might swing by the blacksmith with him.
Okay.
Yeah, probably do that.
Wonderful. Keel, what about
Actually,
you?
let's just make it a trip. Nah, I won't.
Us.
Never mind. I was gonna say just to get my sword sharpened, but it won't do much. That won't do anything, so there's no point.
Yeah. I didn't hear. Did Keel say if she wanted to do anything?
Well, I feel like I'm adequately prepared.
Okay. Wonderful. I mean, when you're prepared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Keel and Matt, you start towards the ship. You're gonna
Yeah.
go get your places on the ship.
Yeah. When I get there, do I have to show my hand to the captain again?
No, he knows you.
Okay. So I have to explain that she's with us.
Yes, probably, but you're later. Right now, just to get this done, Mike and Peter. So, I already forgot Mike's character's name.
Fergus.
Farius. It was like Tegan, but that's not the right person.
Correct.
So you two, you find a blacksmith. He looks to be in a bit of a hurry at the moment. Just gathering a whole bunch of weapons and armor. Some you can tell were turned in. Some he's kind of gathering to ship off. He just kind of doesn't see you guys in the hustle and bustle.
All right. Excuse me, my good man.
He goes, "Oh, yes. What can I do for you?"
If you don't mind, I'd need about 12 crossbow bolts.
12. I mean, I got a pack of 20 if you just want to buy the pack.
That'll work.
Yeah, it's a single gold piece.
Single, how much?
1 gold piece.
All right, it's yours.
Takes the gold piece. He looks down towards you, Mike, and says, "What can I do for you?"
I'm gonna just have a question. How much would it be to coat daggers in silver?
Daggers? Well, a bit of silver. Jokes.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's gonna say, in straight price with the labor part of that to make sure that the dagger's still sharp enough to use, probably cost somewhere around 20 gold pieces.
All right, consider it done.
Gonna hand over your daggers then?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you see him take the daggers right over to the furnace. He puts them down on a table to the side. He grabs some chunks of I mean, it's silver. It's not in a pretty bar or anything like that. It looks like it's been purified, just not shaped in any way. You see, his forge is going. He puts the stuff in there, waits for it. As it's melting, he's running around, grabbing a whole bunch of other stuff, just swords and armor and all that. He comes back a few minutes later. The silver seems to have melted and is now like a liquid. And you see him take the daggers and dip them into the silver, and then quickly dunk them into water. And he does that a few times to get a nice thick coat of silver on it. And you just see him, it takes him probably about 20 minutes to grind down the 2 daggers so that they're sharp again. And 20-25 minutes later, he brings them back to you, hands them over. It's like, all right, they're your 2 silver daggers.
Thank you, my good sir.
Wonderful. So make sure you take that 20 gold.
Already done.
Cool. And then I take it you guys head to the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Along the way, hold on.
Yeah.
Along the way, is it possible for me to try to grab Peter's crossbow?
Yes. Yes,
Would that
it
be
is.
sleight of hand?
That would be sleight of hand, yeah.
Thank God. Ah,
What?
dang it. 14.
14? Peter, what's your perception modifier?
My perception modifier is, you mean my total passive?
Yeah.
13.
13?
Yep.
Mike, you succeed in taking his crossbow off of him. Peter, you don't know you don't have a crossbow right now.
So, I would hope Peter would notice this. I'm going to be joking around, like aiming it.
But yeah, at that point, he sees it.
What are you doing?
Well, I mean, how do you fight with such a bulky weapon? I don't understand.
Because I'm taller than you, and I shoot it from a distance.
Great, and you didn't even realize I had it.
That's because you're a leprechaun. You're known for stealing things.
Whoa, calm down there, bro. I mean, how
Just-
do you don't even know me.
You don't even
All I mean is that you're good at taking things without people noticing.
Somebody just learned the legends of leprechauns and has never actually talked to one in real life. You, sir, are a racist.
That be that as it may. You did manage to just prove me right.
No, I just managed to prove that you can't tell what's going on around you.
Oh, I beg to differ. I've seen plenty of things in my time.
And you missed me taking a weapon off your back. How?
That's a question for you to answer.
No, that just means I'm good at what I do.
Right? In which case, it wouldn't be my fault.
What you do is not very nice.
It was on your back. I don't understand how.
Well, in any case, give me back my crossbow.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
See, we can all be friends.
I kind of wish I would have seen that.
I know. So Matt and Kiel, you guys went straight to the boat. Yeah, I mean, the captain sees you guys and just goes, "Oh, so you guys are headed back to the mainland?"
Yes, we are back to what was the name of the town? The burnt down town.
Just kind of chuckle a little bit and say, "Baygate?"
Bacon, yeah. Well, in my defense, Jim, today was the first time you actually named it.
Okay.
Take notes.
Mike's got the idea.
Bacon?
Baygate.
Baygate?
Baygate.
Yeah, Baygate.
I had Baygate written down and everything.
Not Bengate.
No, not Bengate. Baygate.
All right. We need, yes, we're back to
Something used to be
Baygate.
named Bengay now. The ship is now officially named. He looks at Matt and says, "Okay, come on aboard." Sees Kiel's character and says, "Welcome aboard to the SS Bengay."
I don't even know what to say then.
As I pass the captain, I'm just shaking my head, trying not to laugh.
Because it's named the Bengay.
Oh, thank God it wasn't part of the Navy.
Wonderful. So you guys are on the ship for. I mean, you guys have like a half hour before, like half hour, 35 minutes before these other two get back. So is there anything you guys want to do on the ship in that time?
Yeah, eat. I'm going to eat. 'Cause I
So
ain't
imagine-
today.
Gets on the ship, sits down next to the mast, leans up against it, and just starts eating.
Yeah, basically.
Weird.
God. Hey, if I don't eat, I'm going to eat. Oh, the food that I stole. I didn't steal that I took.
Yeah, you're gonna eat your taken food. Perfect. Kiel, is there anything you want to do on the ship?
Yeah, one of the two lunches I took.
Kiel, is there anything you would like to do on the ship?
I'm just gonna walk around, take it all in, and yeah, just kind of like get the lay of the boat and everything.
Yeah. Just
You're not going to get sick on this boat, are you?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Just making sure.
woman a few words. It's wonderful. So yeah, you spend the half hour. You're walking around the ship. Start going like below deck. You're just like walking into random rooms, just looking around. You get a good just lay of the ship. You basically know where everything is. Like basically all the bedrooms are, the galley, the captain's like office / bedroom because it's all one big room. It's a
Captain's
ship.
quarters.
Yeah. And so you get a nice lay of the land, and you're walking around, just kind of looking at things, taking things in. When you hear a bickering leprechaun and a human talking about something about not noticing something and about crossbows, and so you come back to the deck. Matt, you hear them coming.
Yeah, I see them.
Peter and Mike, you two walk walk up to the boat, and the captain's sitting there and says, "Welcome back." Says,
Thanks.
looks at the leprechaun and says, "Welcome aboard the Bengay."
Sir, were you thinking before you named the ship?
Thinking is not a strong suit of mine. I sail boats.
All right.
I hope you inherited it then.
Sound like this.
What was that?
I said, I hope you inherited it then.
All right. Finally, we agree on something. Man.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a long.
It sounds fun.
Wonderful. So he's going to look at you guys, and you guys are all kind of on the deck together, and he'll say, "Well, if everyone's here, I guess we could head back to the mainland."
All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Cast off, shove off, whatever it is you do.
Yeah.
Fergus, would you like a box so you can see over the railing?
I wouldn't push your luck, Wolf.
You gotta have some fun, man.
I wonder if I can leave this scene so I don't have to see the beatdown that's coming.
That's
I don't think you.
one more, and I will match that scar on your face.
We're symmetrical then.
Oh, yeah, that's what the lady
It-
said.
It might help your looks, but it'd take a lot.
I mean, come on, dude. Anything can help his looks.
I said,
well, you
it
know.
might help.
I know,
well,
you said
you
it
know
might. I'm just confirming that it would.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So everyone, all the crew are shuffling around. The mooring lines are detached or whatever you call it. I'm not a sailor. I don't know these things. Boats. And they lower the sail. The boat starts going. And you guys are off.
Woohoo!
So, Sergio, what the heck were you two arguing, bickering about?
Don't worry about it.
You know, there's one easy way you can
Boy,
get him
can I
back.
try to take Matt's sword?
Yeah. You
It's
can
I don't know how because it's up high.
You can't comment on this. He's doing this in secret.
He managed to steal a crossbow off of my back, which is too high. But
Does a 27 do it?
I'm guessing that Matt's passive perception is lower than 27. Yeah. Mike, you grab Matt's sword without him.
I'm just kind of looking at Wolf, and I see this happen. I'm just like,
oh yeah, you're looking directly at him, talking to him. You see the leprechaun from behind him taking the sword out of the sheath, and even just giving you like a whisper sound, just like a shh, and just takes the sword.
and I just very slightly shake my head.
What are you shaking your head? Why are you shaking your
I mean,
head?
basically, the argument we were having was how do you all fight with weapons this big?
So I turn around.
You turn, and he's sitting there holding your sword.
No, because I'm still by the mast. Is there a nail or something that's sticking out of the mast?
There are some pegs that one would use to climb the mast to get to the eagle's nest.
I want to pick him up and literally hang him from the back of his coat or something on the peg to take my sword back.
I am not helping with this.
I know you're not. I'm doing it.
Matt, I need a strength check and It'll be opposing a dexterity check from Mike because he's fast and can wiggle out of things.
All right. That would be a 22.
I've got a 24.
So Matt, you keep trying to go like grab him, and like he just like ducks in and out of your arms, and like you just keep trying to grab him, and it just isn't working.
And yet again, he proves it.
You take one more thing from me, little man. I'll make sure that poker chip goes in the sea.
I mean, you couldn't even grab me. What are you going to do about it if I take something? You're a big, clumsy human. Come on.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. I can figure things out.
I have to fight alongside a guy who couldn't grab a person.
I have 3 weapons on me. So how
No, you have 2, because I'm still holding
I
you.
have I carry 3 weapons on me. Actually, at this point, I would have taken the sword back.
You haven't yet. Nope.
You
So
couldn't grab me.
All right, fine.
Would you like to try to grab your sword back now, or ask for it?
No, I'll grab it. I'm just gonna grab it.
Opposing strength checks.
How does a natural 20 work?
Well, we're gonna find out. All right, you got it. Good job. I got a 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a +5 to strength anyway. So
he's standing there. He's like, you can't even grab your sword back, and Matt, you're just like, you grab it, and like, just out of his hand, and like one swoop, just put it right in the sheath, and you're like holding on to it, sheath and hilt and all.
And hold on. Let me get this straight there, Behemoth. You said you carry 3 weapons?
yeah,
You want a cookie? Because I carry 54.
yeah, yours are little cards. I have
Your
a
point.
morning star, a sword, and I got a spear.
His
And my
point
shield.
is weight.
My shield's bigger than you.
All right, popcorn.
Mike, do you have a response to that? Verbal or otherwise?
I just called him popcorn.
That's not as bad as I thought you were going to do to him.
I'm gonna let you guys be. I'm gonna go to the front of the ship.
Hold on. Don't you want to protect your crossbow?
You haven't stolen it again.
Don't you dare take my crossbow
Oh,
again.
wait, I have 4 weapons. I forget, I have 4 weapons.
You know what? You know what's fun about that? The key word is again.
Don't make me grab you because I can do things. All right?
What, are you going to grab me like Behemoth did over there?
No, I'll just wait until you stop moving and you're sleeping.
Leprechauns don't sleep.
You don't? All right.
No, that's a total lie. I just wanted to sound cool.
It's a total lie. I was like, no, you have to sleep like anybody else.
That's what I thought.
So I'm going to follow Sidrid up to the front of the boat.
Wonderful.
We're getting this asshole.
I just wanted some
We're gonna
peace
get
and
this guy.
quiet from the rest of this.
No, you and I we're getting this guy. He takes our stuff.
We're doing what?
We're gonna do
Okay.
something. We're gonna do something to them.
I plan to find like a bucket of warm water or something during the night. So
No, just hang him up. Take it down.
no, nothing quite that mundane. It's got to be humiliating.
You could cut his mohawk.
Now there's an idea.
Okay.
I'm just gonna point out that I'm probably just standing right next to them and they never noticed me. Because
No, we
nobody
didn't.
else
No, I wouldn't
realized.
notice.
We just been with them the entire time, like. Yeah. Guys? Right here. So you guys, yeah, Kiel, you hear everything that they're saying. You're standing there. You're like, you know, I could go tell him, right? Like, guys. And so, you're just kind of standing there, and then like, everyone, give me a perception roll.
11.
11 to Peter. Okay.
22.
What was that? 22.
Yeah, I have +4 to perception, I think.
Nice roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
18 +4.
23.
23. Awesome.
I +6.
I have a 20, but it's not a nat.
Not natural 20, but still a 20.
Yeah.
That's still good. So matter of fact, Peter's so concentrating on like making sure he has his bow or his not bow. You don't have a bow. Your crossbow, and all your other weapons. You're just like no one's taking things from me. That you're not paying attention, but the rest of you see a boat off in the distance that isn't moving. The flag is the flag of the arcane Republic of Novum, which is the country that you're kind of in the process of helping take over. But no one seems to be. You can't see people on the boat. Matter of fact, the only thing you see is a couple things jump off the side of the boat on the other side.
Oh,
Anybody else think that's a little weird?
yeah. Hey, Captain.
And he's gonna say, "Yeah, what's up?"
Do you know what's going on over there? Can you see anything?
He goes,
All I can see is people jumping off, or something jumping off.
all we saw was the boat. We're gonna go. We're gonna try to steer clear of it because they might be looking for people like us helping the rebellion here. So
That's fantastic.
Yeah. At the same time, shouldn't we make sure we help the rebellion by making sure that these people can't hurt anyone else?
I'm gonna say this is not a warship. It's a transport ship. Not much for us to do.
Unless we get bored, just let's leave them be.
There. I'm thinking.
So the boat starts to turn away from the ship you see off in the distance. As it's coming up to your side, you feel something hit the boat, and the boat lists to the left quite a bit, and then splashes back down.
Blech.
Is there anything you would like to do?
There's nothing I can do.
Can I do another perception check to see if I can tell what's going on?
Yeah, I'd allow it since that's very noticeable.
15.
15. So you go over and to the edge of the boat. You look down and you see these greenish. You're not exactly sure what they are. They look like a mix of fish and person. They have these kind of long tails and fins on their face, and like a dorsal fin down their back, fins on their arms. You notice they have some like primitive looking weapons, but they're swimming very quickly in the water, and they hit the boat, and you watch them as they come around to hit the boat again.
Hey, we've got sea people down there. I don't know what they are.
That just sounds disturbing.
Sounds like fun.
Yes.
Sounds like we're in for a battle.
Yeah, so they start hitting the boat almost at the perfect time to make the boat list more and more until really some of the people start to lose their balance and fall. Not you guys though, but you do notice as the edge of the ship gets down real low, when it comes back up, you can see some of these like green hands on the edge of the ship holding on and pulling themselves up.
Well,
And
then I'm
now
going to
I
take my
need
sword out.
initiative from all of you.
And
Plus your
Initiative is just a D20, right?
D20 plus Dex.
so I got a 2 because I got a nat 1.
I got an 18. That's a natural 18 because I got nothing for Dex.
So Peter's last.
Yep, doesn't matter.
I got 13.
Okay, so 13 from Kiel.
It seems as if my curse of terrible dice roll has returned.
That's because we didn't play last night, Peter.
That's true.
Okay. Mike, what'd you get?
18.
Mike, your heads, Matt, your tails.
I was just going to go. Mine was a nat 18 because I don't have anything.
That's fine.
Mike goes first. Mike, Matt, Kiel. Peter, your heads, the enemy's tails,
Fantastic.
and you go first.
Oh,
Here you go,
yeah.
Peter's not last.
I'm not dead last for once.
I rolled them like they just got an out one. Oh no. So that's wonderful. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. Right. Well, that's not the right program I'm supposed to have up. Whoopsie. Okay. So, Mike, there are about 5 of these fishmen now on the deck. What would you like to do? So you're first.
I have line of sight on them, right?
Huh?
I have line of sight on them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to whip a card at the first one.
Sure.
26.
Bless you.
No, that doesn't hit at all. God bless you.
Bless you.
No, pretty sure 26 hits nothing. You need to get good. No, yeah, of course that hits. So roll
right,
your... What?
6.
6? Okay. Sorry. Someone cleaning up the dishes.
Sounds like, yeah. Oh,
It's like what is going on? Okay, wonderful. So 6. Yeah, so the rest of you guys, you see the leprechaun just step forward, pull out a card, and throw it at this first fish guy, and the card flies into the fish guy and just sticks in his chest. So that's kind of
a little
terrible.
bit better than I thought it was going to be.
Peter, what'd you say?
So that's a little bit better than I thought.
I thought the arrow just sucked.
That's
Hey,
true.
first impressions.
Up there.
So then
Then I'm gonna back up basically like 20 feet so I can stay away from them.
So you do that, and then you just back up, basically to the other edge of the boat.
Sounds good.
Figured you wouldn't have a problem with that one. Okay, Matt, it's your turn.
Now, are they all standing by each other?
I mean, they're kind of in a line down the side of the boat.
So I'm gonna kind of, because there's 5. I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna try to get to the middle one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my sword and attack.
Yeah. So you come over to
So
one of the guys in the middle of this row. So
One
now-
off.
What?
18 plus 7 is 25 to hit.
If 26 hits, I think 25 hits.
I was 1 off from 19 to get the crit. Dang it.
Same here. It's quite disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I got an 8 on my roll there. So that's 10. So 15 damage.
15 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, so you run up, you just slice right into this guy's chest. You notice, I mean, this bluish liquid comes out. You would assume it's probably it's blood. I mean, it's not red, but best guess you got.
Yeah.
Holy crap, guys! They bleed water.
Perfect. Kiel, it is. You hear the leprechaun going, "They bleed water."
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna cast Thornwind
Okay.
to one of the end guys. Nobody in the middle.
Want to go after the one Mike went after, or the other end?
One Mike went after because he's hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You gotta roll an attack.
Oh. Where's my attack? Oh, I'm okay. So I got 15. Do I add anything?
I don't remember magic wise. Jim, what does she add with magic?
Hold on, just quickly getting to the. Okay. She adds her spellcasting attack modifier, which for a druid is.
It's the same as me. It's wisdom.
Yeah, so it's your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
So my wisdom is +3. Okay, so non-nat 20.
A non-nat 20. Yes, you hit him with this thorn whip.
And that's 5 piercing damage. 1d6. Do I add anything?
I don't think so.
No, not for that.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
5 more.
five more damage. Sure.
Yeah.
Huh? I said 5 more damage. Sure. Doing math.
I know it's hard.
I know. You know me too well. Okay. And so, yeah, this whip of thorns comes out of the halfling's hand, and she just aims it right at this guy from a distance of, I mean, she's probably about 20 feet away, and this thing just expands to that length. Hits him across the chest and arm, and just the thorns on it as it hits and pulls away the thorns, cut deep into him, and you see some of this blue bodily fluid coming out of those wounds. So that is wonderful, Kiel. Peter, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot one with a crossbow. One
Okay.
that hasn't been hit yet.
Okay. Kind of the one next to the one Kiel and Mike are beating up on.
Sure.
Sounds good.
18.
18 hits, yeah.
Okay. 8 damage.
8 damage?
Yep.
All right. So, yeah.
See, that's how a crossbow works.
Clearly
You see
ended.
my guy throwing a thumbs up.
Yeah, so Peter, you pull out your crossbow, and you just let the bolt fly. Hits the fish person in the chest, and it, his shoulder moves back a little bit, but now he's looking at you intently.
Holy crap, you hit him.
Come on, I hit things normally.
Mike and Kiel, you're not sure why the other human is saying this, but you might be concerned that this is not a usual thing for him. So now it's the enemy's turn. So the two that haven't been hit and the one who was slashed by Matt, they're going to kind of just encircle him a little bit and attack him because, well, he's right in their face.
Yes.
And so Matt is going to get attacked a handful of times. Let's see what happens. So it's going to. They're all going to try stabbing you with the spear. And what's your armor class?
18, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, 18.
18.
Yes.
So your shield will block one of the spears, but it'll leave you open to the two other spears coming your way.
Okay.
And the dice get away from the cords. I'll accept it. And you will take a total of 7 damage.
Are
From the
these
two of
magic?
them. No,
Is this magic?
no.
Okay, so 4 total.
Alright.
Because it's -3 per attack.
Correct.
So
So
I don't know.
1.
Okay.
That's obnoxious. But good thing they have multi-attack because they're going to try biting you now. Nope, that wasn't great. They miss with the bites. They try biting you, totally miss. They're garbage that way.
That works for me.
I'm sure it does. The one that Peter shot is going to come after Peter, and then the one that Mike and Kiel have been ganging up on, he's going to come after Kiel because Mike moved as far away from him as possible. Yeah, so they come at both of you with the spears. Kiel, the one who comes after you, he's bleeding, he's hurt. He misses you.
Yes.
Peter, the guy hits you though. The other one, he strikes you with his spear for 5 points of damage.
Oh, fantastic.
You're muted.
Oh, I heard something about muted. Oh, that's Nathaniel. And the two of them are going to try also biting you. What are your armor classes?
15.
15. Here.
Oh, mine's 13.
13. Well, he bites Peter. Yeah. Kiel, you're dexterous enough to avoid this thing's mouth as it comes at you with these sharp teeth. So, Peter, you will take 3 points of damage from the bite.
Fantastic.
Indeed. All right, now I believe it is Mike's turn again.
How far away from them am I?
You're probably like 10 feet from the two that are attacking Mike, or not Mike, you're Mike, Peter and Kia.
All right, I'm going to rear up and aim at the one that's biting Peter, because obviously I can tell that the one attacking Kiel sucks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
So yeah, roll your attack.
Woo! 24.
No, in the 20s is never going to hit, Mike.
Oh.
I know, so roll your damage because, just in case it did hit, because it did. Yeah, it did.
Okay. 14.
14?
Yeah, and I used one of my die.
Oh, okay. All right, so you used one of your gambler's die? Or gambit die? Not gamblers, gambit die. Cool. Wonderful special thing for the card dealer. Homebrew.
What?
So 14. Yeah, so you put a bunch of force behind this card and throw it. It hits this guy's like the side of his neck, and you see like you cut across his gills, and so deep, and just so much of this blueness is coming out, and he staggers back and like is gasping for air and falls to his knees and face plants on the ground, is dead.
You're welcome!
So, Peter, the fish man right in front of you just died from this card to the neck.
Yes!
Can we be friends now?
Thanks for killing it. Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Perfect. So, wonderful. Now you guys are friends. Friendship by combat. The true D&D
friendship.
How you do it? It looked terrible though.
Was it this?
Yeah, but it
So-
looked mingled when you did it.
Well, for you guys,
I don't know what looks terrible, Peter, but it's Matt's
Star's doing a heart. All right, so I'm gonna swing at the same guy,
Okay.
and that is 24.
24 hits, yes.
Are we positive at this
And
point?
I'm pretty positive.
Okay.
that's another 8 for damage, so that's another 15. That's twice in a row I did max damage.
Wait, you rolled 8, so how are you getting to 15 from 8?
Because it's plus 2 to per damage is 10.
Yeah.
Plus my damage mod is 5.
fair.
Yeah. Okay.
That's valid.
Yeah. I just had to check that. So yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, you already put a deep gash into this thing's chest. You strike the same point again, nearly
hoping to
cutting
both
him
head.
into two, and he staggers back, and just to finish him off, you Spartan kick him off the boat. Falls into the water dead.
Who's next?
There are two right next to you, so there are plenty of necks to attack you. But Kiel, it is your turn. So there's this fish monster right in your face. Just tried biting you.
Okay. I'm just gonna take my quarterstaff and bonk him on the head. 'Cause why not? Ooh, wait. Can I do shillelagh first?
Oh, what is
Is that a
shillelagh?
bonus action?
Yes, it is.
Shillelagh!
It infuses the weapon as magic, and she uses a wisdom attack instead of whatever it would be.
Yeah. I think you can shillelagh. Yeah, that's a bonus action. So yeah, you can do that beforehand. So
Okay, so I got another non-nat 20.
yeah, you hit him.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
It's 1d6. 6
Plus 5.
5. 11.
You're using a 1d8, right?
1d6.
Because with shillelagh,
Well, I'll roll the 8.
damage rolls with melee attacks using that weapon. That weapon's damage die becomes a d8.
Okay, well, it was still 6, ironically,
Perfect.
so 11.
Well, okay, fine. So yeah, this thing just tried biting you. You just grab your quarterstaff and quickly smack him right on the nose, and you feel his facial structure give away a bit as he recoils in pain, staggers towards the edge of the boat, and just falls off, presumably dead. Navi, that's fantastic. You killed him. So proud of you. That was so cool. I've never used that spell before, but I love it.
I just like saying it.
Shillelagh. Yeah, that's wonderful. So, Peter, they're only the two who were attacking Matt before left.
So
They're around him.
how close are they to me?
They're about 20 feet.
All right. I'll just run up behind one of them and hit him with my mace then,
Okay.
or at least attempt to.
See about your roll.
18.
18.
Yeah.
You succeed to hit him with your mace.
All right. Damage is 5.
5. All right. So yeah, this guy was like on the side of Matt attacking him. You just run up and you smack him in the back with your mace. And he winces in pain and then just like turns around to you.
Hi.
Yeah, you smack him and just hi. And so, I mean, one's going to attack you, Peter. The other is going to attack Matt. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah, Peter's getting hit. Matt does not get hit.
Of course.
So with the spear, Peter, you take 15 points of damage as
I can't. I'm
What?
down. I
You're
can only
down.
take 14.
How many hit points do you have?
Obviously not that many.
Not that many.
I
He
only
also
have 21 total.
He also critted you, so that didn't help.
No.
Oh, I was like, how the hell are you down? That's right, you got attacked before.
Now, how many do you have in total?
21.
I feel like you should have more than that, but
Yeah, so do I.
we'll look at that later. All right.
Peter's down.
Yeah, Peter, you're down. He just turns and just stabs you with his spear. And all of a sudden, everything starts going dark, and just darkness envelops your vision.
Well, this is great. The cleric who can actually heal people is the one that's down.
Well, I'm sitting here going, no, sure. What's your Constitution modifier?
1.
So that's 6. Dude, you should have more than 21. So 9?
Yeah, you should have 27. Or level 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not dead. You're not dead yet. You're just badly injured.
I like that die.
Sure you do that one?
So now that you're not down, the fish guy's gonna try biting both of you. Peter, he does get you, but he doesn't crit you.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, for 2 points of damage. You might live.
Barely.
Barely. Wonderful. Where did my page go? Oh, there it is. Wonderful. So, Mike, you just watched Peter run over, and it was almost like a child hitting its parent with a foam bat, because this thing just came and turned around and punished Peter terribly by stabbing him.
Okay. Comes a card.
Yeah.
Nat 1.
Welcome to the club.
Unfortunate.
Um.
Bad roll I've had all game.
Oh boy, Nat 1.
That's
See how bad it's gonna be. If only we had someone in the live chat right now to give suggestions. Which unfortunately, I know Nathaniel's not in the live chat. He's sitting next to Peter. So he's often the one who gives suggestions.
I mean, you can make a suggestion live if you want him to.
You know what? Sure.
Do it.
Active military suggestion. What should happen, Nathaniel?
What was the situation? He failed an attack roll trying to throw a card
At the guy attacking Peter.
at the guy who's attacking me.
Matt's
Okay.
also within range of getting accidentally hit.
Yeah. So he could hit me,
Do you have
Matt.
a beard?
Yes.
All right, so the card is going to go flying through, shave off one side of your beard, and go sailing back, and then knock him right in the forehead.
So is that shave off half of Peter's beard and knock Matt in the forehead?
Yep, but it's going to stick. So it's going to be sticking out.
It will hit Matt, not in the forehead. His back is not turned towards his back is turned towards Gaffney. But yeah, so Peter, I love Nathaniel's suggestions. This card shaves off half your beard and then sticks Matt in the back. For Mike, how much damage does this thing do?
Oh, let me roll.
Now, this card's considered magical or no?
Nope.
7.
7.
Oh.
So 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter, be happy it didn't hit you, because that is an automatic fail on your saving roll.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. Okay. Matt, you just got hit in the back with a card. Yeah, that hurts. You also hear Peter go, "My beard."
Peter down.
Well, apparently, he's one of us, so he can stay. And I will.
I told you they hurt.
It's more like a little prick, but you know. And then I'm gonna attack the one. I'm gonna actually attack the one attacking Peter. So.
Okay. So you turn
So
to
that'll be
Peter.
Yeah, that's 18.
18 hits.
Okay. Can I go for 3 in a row? Nope, I got a 7. Damn. So 14.
14. All right. Let's see.
That's the first time it's taken damage. So.
You slice him in the back and a lot of blood from that spilling onto the deck, but he is still alive, just kind of barely hanging on there.
I'm gonna burn my action surge.
You're gonna use your action surge for this.
Yeah. I need to keep Peter alive. 17?
17 hits, yeah.
Oh, good. And that would be 11.
To the same one attacking Peter?
Yes.
Yeah. You stab him in the back, like upper back, probably hitting heart. Pull it out, the body drops to the floor. And as it drops, you see Peter there, kind of just with a sigh of relief and half of a beard. The left side of his face is beardless.
That's a good look for you.
I get to see even more of this scar on my face.
That'd be why I never saw it before, but you know.
It's quite adorable.
I agree.
Okay, thanks.
Wonderful.
Hey, can you get this card out of my back now? Kind of feels weird.
There's one left, Kiel. It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run up and bug this other guy in the head because that seemed to work last time.
It really did. And I believe
Is
Soleile's still at work.
Soleile's still going, I think.
Is it? Is that pretty dope?
Let me double check.
Yeah. Duration 1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 10 rounds.
Oh, every time. How many do I get?
Just +5.
7. I think I missed this time.
You were just so happy and jubilant from the attack before. You just you swing at random and you just miss.
Yeah.
You just sit there and smile and go, "Hi." In the happy, joyful nature that halflings generally are. Peter, it's your turn. The one in front of you is dead. Now it's just on the other side of Matt.
How hurt does this guy look?
He hasn't been touched yet.
Well, I am going to back up, get to a better vantage point, and shoot him with the crossbow.
Yeah. You can get a clear shot on him and
22.
22 hits, yes.
But only 3 damage, unfortunately.
So the crossbow hits him, but it's a glancing hit. You cut him with the crossbow bolt. Glorious 3 damage. We'll call it a respectable 3.
But at least I hit him. And I didn't go shaving off someone's face.
That was just recompense for taking out the guy in front of you.
So it's this last enemy's turn. He's more worried at this moment about the guy with the giant sword who just like murdered 2 of his friends in front of him. So he's going to go after Matt.
Fair enough.
And he will hit Matt for 5 points of damage.
All right.
And then he's going to try biting Matt. And he will not be able to bite Matt. He basically just makes like the biting motion from the little girl from like Finding Nemo, just the.
What, you trying to be cute now?
That's adorable. Mike, it's your turn.
All right, let's try this again. That's better. 26.
26 hits and doesn't shave off someone's beard.
That's good.
Good thing I don't have a beard, so.
10.
10 points of damage. That's good. Yeah, so you stick him with a card that goes flying by, like between Kiel and Matt's characters, and sticks him in the shoulder. And this card is pretty deep. It's in his shoulder, and it's probably only showing half the card at this point. So it is.
Hey, look,
no,
they're card twins.
What?
Said, hey, look, they're card twins.
Matt, you hear this, knowing he is commenting about you and the beast, but it's your turn.
I'll deal with you later. All right, so I'm gonna. Let's see. Hold on. Oh crap! Let's keep that on the table. 15 plus 22, but I want to aim for his neck as I slice.
Sure.
It's 22 to hit.
22 hit.
We're gonna go with this one. Hold on. Damn it! Let me roll on the table. That's another 14.
A 14 will do it. You slash across his neck, not decapitating him, but cutting it pretty deep. And he like reaches for his neck, but within seconds, is gone. And he drops to the ground. His leg twitches. And
I just stab him. I just stab him just to stop the twitching.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I did.
So combat is over. All these things are dead. There's only a few on the boat.
I want to search the ones that are still on the boat. So I know it's the one I just killed and the one that I killed in front of Peter.
Yeah.
Peter. So is there 3 or 2 on the boat still? 'Cause,
3. It's the one Mike killed in front of Peter, the one you killed in front of Peter, and the one you just killed.
all right. So yeah,
There's
I
a
would
lot
like
of
to.
killing in front of Peter, but not by Peter. That's interesting, isn't it?
Well, you know.
No, it's not exactly my class's main focus is killing things.
That's fair.
Mine is though.
The life domain cleric isn't killing things. Shocker.
Well, they didn't get close enough for me to grab them, so there's that.
The one was.
Yeah, but
I
I was
still-
almost dead, and then you killed it.
Yeah, I'd say I killed it before you could do anything.
Fair enough. Anyone else want to search these things?
I just want to find my cards if I can.
How many did you use?
4.
Roll
One's in me.
perception to see if you can find them. There is one in Matt.
That's true. 18.
18. You can recover 3 of those.
Can
One
I
of them was in a body that fell off a boat. So
Can I attempt to recover my crossbow bolts? Only fired 2.
yeah. Roll me perception to recover those.
Also perception. 17.
17. You can recover one of them.
Okay.
So what do I roll? Am I rolling investigation?
No, you roll perception 2 to search their bodies.
What's that?
Perception to search their bodies.
Okay. Sorry, that's what I thought you said.
Mm-hmm.
La 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 la. 19 total.
19 total. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You are able to find. Well, there's some spears. You can pick up some crappy spears. They also have. It looks to be probably about 5 gold pieces on them. And some soaked papers.
Mm.
The question of if you will actually be able to read them is a different story.
Oh, that's an excellent question.
Right.
So, yeah, that is that. And it's kind of a calm over the boat now. The sailors kind of come out of their hiding spots. The captain never left the wheel, but he is quickly ordering them to just fully open up all the sails, and they're trying to get as fast as they can out of the area.
Hey, Cedric, you look a little pale. You okay there, buddy?
You can't say that. Just
More than usual.
Hey, do you want me to take care of the rest of the beard? I mean, I can use a card, just close shave it. I mean, I didn't mean to.
I know you didn't mean to, but I can still give you crap for it.
I mean, that's fair.
But sure, you can shave the other side of my face, so at least I'm symmetrical.
All right. Jim, would that be a sleight of hand?
So-
I don't
Yeah, sleight of hand to make sure you don't nick him.
14.
14 is good enough. He's a willing participant in this.
So after he's done doing that, I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna kind of like give him not hard, but I'm gonna tap him on his back, saying like, "Good job, Pat," to Mike's character, and go, "Welcome to the club. You're now one of us."
You talking to me?
Yeah, he's talking to you.
Yes.
Names are helpful. All right. Well, thanks. Sorry that card ended up in your back.
Don't worry.
Unintended.
We've all hit up, buddy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Calling it just a hit, though, Matt. You know what? I'm going to make you roll deception for that one because there's far more to that. You're partially lying in that. So I need a deception from Matt and insight from anyone else who's listening.
I don't need to because I already know what's going on.
No, you know the truth.
Oh,
Mike.
thank God. Thank God it's in that 20.
Oh, dang. At a 16. You got to roll, though. Nope. Nope.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, you don't look any deeper into the you hit a friend. Happens sometimes.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think anything nefarious about what he said.
Can I have a look at the soaked papers?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I found these when we're all next to. I did find these on one of these guys. What language is it in, Jim? Because I know Dwarvish. I doubt it's in Dwarvish. In Common, obviously.
Well, question is if we can get them open. So look at them.
Yeah, you open them. You open these papers, and the ink is heavily run. It is probably too hard to read as it is.
All right.
Wait a minute.
You got something for us?
Would mending help it at all?
No, it's not a tear or anything like that. I think that's mainly what that spell revolves around.
Yeah, primarily. Didn't know if it would help with that sort of thing.
I don't believe so. No. Yeah.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
You guys have any ideas on how to get the info?
I got nothing.
I guess, could I make a perception check to see if I can tell any of the wording?
I guess that would work.
Sure, you can try to perceive this and maybe get a few words out of here.
22.
22. Okay then. Man, you roll high, don't you?
No, I have big boosts to things.
I know.
And roll 5.
You roll high. Kiel coming in to back that up. He rolls high too. It's fine. So yeah, you get some of the words. You read something about like there's something about some orders.
So it's in common.
Huh?
It's in common.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something about orders, and you see something about it says magic in there, but you're not really sure what else it's saying.
Could
Okay.
could we take a dry cloth and pat it, see if that would take some of the running ink off?
You could, yeah. Is that what you're gonna do?
I'm also gonna try to dry them off a little bit as I'm doing it, so get closer to a heat source.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, with the ink that's run, you get a good amount of it off, but it doesn't get rid of any of the, like, it doesn't get rid of most of the marking of that on the paper. Give me a perception as you're looking at it. So
19.
19. You can start to differentiate between writing that has been on the paper for a long time. It had longer to soak into the fibers of the paper as opposed to where the ink ran. It just hasn't had. I mean, they literally jumped in the water, came over here, and boarded. The run ink hasn't quite soaked into the fibers of the paper as much, so you can start to get most of what the message says. And essentially the paper is talking about that an army was going to be moving down the coast from I just gotta look. Oh, really? It's so small. But so there's a land army moving down the coast from the other major city here, in Novum, and they were going to meet up. The order went out to a bunch of boats to meet at a location which is kind of obscured, to potentially put together a invasion force to take back Ridon. So you get that info.
Cool. I'm gonna tell everyone what I read. I mean, like, well, I can't figure out what the location is, but at least we know that there's an army coming.
Well, you gotta let them know. Anyone have any way of quickly sending a message?
And the sailors too are just kind of like looking around, like, "Oh, we don't know." The captain comes down and asks you what you found.
I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, he's gonna say, "Well, I mean, I guess when we drop you off, we could sail back."
That would probably be best.
I say it's gonna take a while for an army to march from Balatus down anywhere close to the island Ridon is on. So we should be able to get back and forth in time.
Yeah. Make sure we get they get their defenses up.
Okay. So you guys have that. You continue along the way. Obviously, you gotta keep moving to do your own mission here. And it takes a few days, really. So, is there anything you guys want to do in this time?
Rest and recuperate.
Yeah. I don't need to, but we'll rest.
I need to because I'm hurt.
But yeah, I went down to 37, dude. You went down to like 1.
2. I had 2.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well,
Can I sneak
that's why
around
you
the
don't
boat?
bring up to them.
Worth interest on it?
What was that?
There's not.
Right, but I would be sneaking and going into places. I say, can I sneak around the boat and see if there's anything worth interest on it?
You can sneak around the boat. Give me a stealth check to see how well you actually sneak.
11, not very well.
No, I mean, you think you're being sneaky at first, and then like one guy just walking down the hall says hi to you as he walks by, and
Okay.
you realize you're not so stealthy in this moment. I mean,
So I want to talk with.
you get a good lay of the boat in that.
Oh.
You don't really see much of interest. Seems like
All right.
a pretty basic boat.
So as he's doing that, I'm going to talk with Sidrid. So
I'm
what do you
sleep-
think of our companions?
Wow.
So is this after I've slept, or are you attempting to wake me up?
No. After you slept.
Okay.
So at some point you're awake. You're not sleeping.
Like you weren't just like on the deck of the boat, like, good night,
No,
fall asleep in your spot.
no, I didn't do that. I went to my bed. Or
I would say if we have a couple days left, I would say you have to wake up at some point.
You have like essentially 2 days to have this conversation.
okay,
Yeah.
just Siri would not be happy if he got woken up again.
Hey, I'll do it nicely. I'll just pour water on you instead of hitting you in the head.
That's nice. All right.
Wonderful. So you asked him a question.
Yeah.
What do I think of everyone? Well, they seem
Yeah,
to be
just
handing
you
me
guys.
right, except for the close shave part.
Well, seem like they can handle themselves in battle, which is
Yeah.
good. The last couple of companions we've had.
The last couple of companions that we had could also handle themselves in a battlefield.
Only a handful.
Just not with you guys
Just
attacking them too.
Well, damn, Fudo, man.
Yeah. So Okay. And any other questions you got, or any other topics you want to bring up at the moment? No.
No, no, no.
Okay.
What do you, so what are we doing after we finish with these? Are we going to help them finish their conquest?
Well, we'll finish with this mission here, and then we'll find out what's going on after that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
One day at a time.
That sounds like a good idea.
Perfect. Kiel, you got like 2 days on this boat. Want to do anything?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time like looking over the boat and seeing what I can find fish wise and animal wise, and kind of just having fun, being sporadic like that.
Sure. So you're like whale watching and
Yeah.
might as
Sometimes
well.
skipping around just because I feel like skipping. Who knows?
Yeah. You know, give me a perception check to see what you see in the water.
Not a lot. 12.
12? I mean, at some there was one point where like some dolphins came up and were swimming next to the boat. So that was cool. And they left. And I mean, not too much else. The boat's been moving pretty fast, so not a lot of a chance to see like schools of fish or anything swim up to the boat. You had a generally good time.
Good.
Wonderful.
After the conversation with Matt, I'm gonna go do like my prayers and things.
Oh, that's good. You know, a cleric praying might be an idea.
Yeah.
Thanking your life God that you have more health than you thought you did.
Exactly.
Hey, because we're on a boat for a couple days,
Indeed.
and sailors love to do the gambling thing.
They tend to, yes.
Can I start a gambling ring?
Yeah. You can.
Not try to cheat people out of money.
Not going to try cheating people?
I said may or may not. I probably will. My hands are pretty quick.
That's fair.
I'm just going to watch. I'm going to follow him, just watch and be like, all right, let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
How'd I do this?
Well, what kind of gambling ring? How do you want to start this gambling ring?
That's easy. You just start doing the thing where you shuffle the cards.
So just like find the queen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you just get like a box. You find a box down below that's like empty. You carry it up to the deck. And just after just as like the shifts are changing, you're sitting there and just a lot of people walking by. You're offering people hey, see if they can find the queen. Simple game. 3 cards. One of them's a queen. Just got to find it. And you got a couple takers. So one guy walks up and is like, I'm great at, my eyes are awesome. I can follow things real easily. I bet you I can keep my eye on the queen.
You're a confident one.
Because I've had a lot of experience. So did you start shuffling?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you show him the queen, start shuffling. Are you trying to move, like sneakily just move the queen to a different spot in the line, or are you trying to take the queen out of the 3 and put in your own card?
Oh, definitely put in my own card.
Yeah, so I need a I need a sleight of hand check.
Nat 20.
Well, I mean, does something less than a nat 20 succeed? I don't. Damn you. Yeah, you in place of the queen, you sneak in a 2. And he very confidently like puts his finger down on the card, and when you flip it over, it's the 2 and not the queen. He looks at you and is like, just you know, a little rusty. Here, silver piece. Bet you I could find the queen again. Or I'd find the queen this time. Not again.
All right. Am I
So-
making another check?
Give me a sleight of hand to see if you can sneak the queen back into the row of cards without him
25.
noticing. 25. Yes. So you sneak the queen back in and you flip it over and you go, okay, here's the queen. Flip the 2 cards over again. Start shuffling. So now sleight of hand to palm it again.
Nat 20.
Seriously?
My wife can confirm this.
Yep.
I mean,
This time, just to screw with them, though, I'm just going to change where it was in the lineup.
okay. He points at the card that he should have pointed at. Or that he thinks, like, you did some tricky stuff. He just points at the totally wrong card. I mean, no one really saw the move you made there, and yeah, you flip over the 2 again. You're like, oh, that's not. He's just gonna get angry. And you're gonna say, double or nothing. I can do it. I can do it this time. I swear.
What? You're doubling a silver piece?
This isn't a rich man.
All right, fine.
He's a deckhand on a small transport ship. All right. So you show him the queen starts shuffling. What are you doing this time?
18.
Are you just totally trading the card out so it's not in the line, or what?
No, I'll probably just slide it again.
Yeah. He's watched you a few times now. He sees the move, and just you do it. You look up and you just see this smirk on his face, and he points at the correct card. You flip it over. It is the queen. He goes, "I'll take my silver back."
Well, bravo, sir. Bravo.
If I was watching this, I'm just like,
Oh yeah, I mean,
well, I have been watching. It's like,
you're all kind of up there, except Kiel. Kiel's on the deck. She just probably isn't paying attention to the gambling. She's trying to see fish and stuff.
Yep.
And pretty
Very
things.
much.
think it to myself, and maybe I'll mention it to Matt later. It's
Yeah.
like, there he goes, proving me right again.
What's he proving you right about, Cedric?
How are you just gonna keep this up like the whole rest of the time, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Just give me a general sleight of hand roll for like the rest of this time.
22.
All right. So for the most part, you trick most of the people, and you come away with across this trip. You come away with about 60 silver pieces.
Let's go. I'll take that.
Yep. All right. And so, Kiel, I mean, you're watching everything, and you start coming up on the mainland, and you notice it's the area that you're coming up on is there's some slight hills just off the shore, but it is kind of a beautiful forest. And just peeking out of this forest is this small little town. You notice it has, a couple smaller docks, nothing that would hold warships or anything. And as you're coming in, you see a few small like fishing trolleys out on the water. And you guys, the ship comes into dock.
Sounds like my kind of town.
Kind of. It's nice.
So at some point on this trip, I would have liked to clean my sword off. Just so you know. After the battle.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Want to make sure that if you accidentally slash any of your friends in battle, you don't transfer any weird fish diseases from the blood contact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's really a safety protocol for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It is. But and it was something that in the military we had, in Vespertilivir's was mandated. You had to clean your weapon.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So yeah, you guys come upon this small town. You step off the boat, and the captain bids you farewell and says, I'll be back in probably about a week after I go take this info back to the city of Ridon. So if you need to hitch a ride back, I'll be back here in about a week.
Right.
All right, Cap. I just got a question.
Yeah.
Will the ship's name be Was Gay when you got back?
He's just gonna like face palm.
Good luck, Captain.
He's just gonna be like, I see what you did there. No. Goodbye.
Safe
Was
travels
gay,
and best,
gay.
and hope the winds are with you.
Gonna say, yeah, thank you. Just gonna get on the ship. You notice that like some of his guys come off the ship and go into town. The boat doesn't immediately leave. Obviously, they're restocking on a few supplies. But so that's bad jokes from Mike. I don't know how
Who
funny.
named the ship?
It was kind of funny. I'm thinking like Bengay is like the medicinal stuff you put on your legs. But
Yeah, we knew what you meant, but it's
It was. Touche, Mike. Touche. So now that you're on the mainland, you
all right.
all you gotta do is head off to Baygate, the city of Baygate, which I'm sure you miss deeply, the two of you that have been there.
Yeah, especially that underground.
With all the freaking traps.
A lot of traps.
All
Guys,
those
this town not. Wait, we're heading to the city of Baguette, right? So they're known for making little bread loaves.
Big gates.
Oh, baguette.
As in, a bay and a gate. Not a
They have a
long
one.
grid.
Under the Keep is a wonderful, wonderful underground that has plenty of things for you.
There's lots of surprises.
I don't like surprises.
Yeah. Yeah, neither do we. You get a nice drink
I
down
think the
there.
only surprise that I've taken kindly to is that Behemoth over here could kill a few fish people.
I like how.
Hey, if you want to drink
from
from, yeah, I know. If you want a good drink, you can just go down there. It's right down after the stairs. You can get a really good drink.
Why do you think I'm a drinker?
You're just saying it because we both enjoyed it.
Yeah, but see, you weren't the one that was asked the question. I want Behemoth here to answer.
Because I was telling you, if you need a good drink, where to get one?
Yeah, but you assume that I'm a drinker, and I want to know why.
I'm not assuming. I was just saying. If you're not a drinker, then so be it.
All right, so we walk with a bunch of human races. How do you feel about that?
Nah, I've been around worse.
Just like humans.
And the halfling who's just like, they're okay.
Nah.
What gets to me is this guy's supposed to be a priest, and he's a racist as well.
Did you expect
Just because I
something?
haven't met one of you doesn't mean that I.
Why is he saying you're racist, Sigrid? What did you do?
Because I said something about leprechauns and then he continued to prove me right. So.
Oh, so how does it make you racist if you're saying a fact?
That's a question for him.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
And Germans are always right.
That is something I have said in the past, yes. I don't
I'm
have
just
German.
gonna be
blood.
standing right next to them, just shaking my head, just like
Yeah, you're just like, humans, silly humans.
humans.
That's not racist at all.
Yeah, I know, right? They're saying stuff about us, and we're the racist ones. You know?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If it's not racism, if you just are proving correct what I think about you, isn't that what you just said?
Yeah, but if you said he's racist, then, isn't that being a hypocrite?
That's what you all are doing right
You're
now.
not racist, but
Quick question: when are we gonna get off this merry-go-round ride and actually do something?
Exactly.
I thought we were on our way. I thought we were on our way to.
Hey, you guys are like hanging out in the city. Or this town, it's not even really a city. Are you guys thinking about walking or finding some sort of transport or?
Can I go see if I can buy a horse?
Yeah, you can go see if you can buy a horse.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go see how much a horse would be.
Well, 2 ponies for the little ones.
Now, is there a certain place that Peter and I would know of that is part of the rebellion?
No, not particularly. I mean, this is a small little town. You don't think these people have do much with any of the major government? Like they might. Okay. This is a small little fishing town.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys. There it is. You guys go kind of towards the edge of town, where there's some kind of on the hills straight back. There's a clearing and there's some farms back there, and you do notice, they do one of them is like a horse farm in this. So, do you want to go find one of them to purchase a horse?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. So yeah, you come over and you find just kind of one of the farm hands, and he directs you to the owner of the farm. He got
And a small pony.
Ponies?
Well, one Maybe 2 ponies and 2 horses.
I totally just remembered that some people didn't roll for funds at the beginning when making their characters.
Whoops.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. So, Kiel, if you can roll 2d4 for me, because we forgot to do this when making your characters. Oops. Remember, people, when you add people into the group, you gotta roll like how much they have money wise and stuff like that.
Wait.
3?
No, 5 total.
5? Okay, so you have 50. Mike. Huh.
That would be cool. Plus
We-
25 gold. So I have 75.
Mike, roll 44 for me.
Thank you.
What's your question?
I'm fucking.
Mm-hmm.
10.
10?
Yep.
Okay, you have 100 gold.
Sounds good.
Cool. I had to find the closest analog to your class since your class isn't technically in the book.
Correct.
Or official. Yay, homebrew. So the guy's gonna say, well, for a regular riding horse, it's 75 gold. Ponies are 30. I could sell you one of my old carts, and I mean you could buy some draft horses. A draft horse is only like 50 gold.
How much is the cart?
Dodge.
Yeah.
I could sell you the cart for like 15 gold. Nothing fancy. It's just a
Yeah.
cart.
The other thing, so that'd be 50. How many would we need is the question.
Cute. I'll just take a little pony.
So
If
cute.
you need a pony,
You just say, I'll take a pony.
well, hey, before you purchase, hear me out. We get 2 regular riding horses. All 4 of us could just ride them, both of them.
Or I could have a pony and ride it myself.
Yeah, but would it stay? Question is, how can it stay up at the speed of the horse?
Are you planning on running the horses at full speed?
If we
all
need
the
to,
time?
if we need, but depends if we need to though.
Keel, are you just happy with the pony?
I just like the pony.
Yeah. He's gonna say, do you need a saddle for this thing, or do you need are you riding bareback? Good. A general riding saddle is like 10 gold pieces.
I guess I can take a general riding saddle.
Okay. So that's 40 gold pieces, and one of the farmhands will get the pony set up and bring it over to you.
I will. I don't want to save. Yeah, I'll get a regular riding horse.
Okay. Say, all right, that's 75 gold pieces.
Okay.
Plus 10 for a saddle, no that.
Then, I mean,
Hold on, I gotta figure out which saddle I want. Hold on.
I say, yeah, you can get a riding one, a military style.
Well, military is what I'm used to.
I mean, military is only an extra 10 gold on top of the normal riding, so.
So 20.
Yeah, we'll go with the writing.
Okay. And he'll
We'll just go with the regular writing.
say, all right. Well, that'll be 85 gold pieces.
All right, I'm gonna hand him it.
Great.
Well, I guess that's what we're doing. So
Peter, you just doing the same thing?
it would appear.
Okay, all right. It's 85 gold pieces.
Well, you know, 2 people on one horse. You know that, right?
Get 2 grown men on a horse for an extended period of time.
If I had to do it, won't be the
I
last.
don't think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, I've done it I've had to do it in battle.
Oh, I've had to do all sorts of things. But I'm just telling you, it's not comfortable, and I don't really feel like riding on the back of your horse.
Perfect. So you, you get your own horse. It's 85 gold pieces. Mike, are you getting a pony or a horse or?
How much was the cart?
A cart is like 15 gold pieces.
Okay.
Then like a draft horse to haul it is like 50 gold.
How big is the cart?
It's not big.
Could you fit your pony inside?
You could not fit a pony inside the horse. No.
Could 2
Inside
ponies
the horse?
Huh?
Could 2 ponies pull the cart?
Could 2 ponies pull the cart?
Yeah.
These are cute.
Yeah, in tandem they could pull it.
All right, sounds good.
Wonderful. So
I just want you all to know that not only did I buy 2 horses, but I got a cart and still spent less money than you. You all are.
Oh, so you yourself are getting 2 ponies
And the cart.
Yes.
and the cart, yeah, and the owner of this farm looks at you and goes, well, I think it's a first for me, but it's a small cart anyway, so I guess it works.
There's the fun of
Yeah, that'll be 75 gold pieces.
So you
Having
spend
that
10.
Yeah.
Great saving.
I'm gonna put the saddle on my horse.
Yeah. Well, the farm hands are like saddling up your horses and all that, bringing them around.
Which is a young horse.
Well, you better clarify.
So, question.
All right, yeah.
And this is not in game. Are these ponies
Before we-
taller
Hold on.
than Mike's character?
Mike,
Like,
what are
if
you,
he wanted to ride him, would it be
Matt,
hard
stop
for him to get on him?
Matt, stop it. Mike, what were you trying to say?
Okay, so before we make this final, are these like miniature horses or young horses?
These are ponies. These are young
on.
horses.
Horses.
Young horses grow up to be horses, sir.
Yes, they do. Except it takes a while. Yeah, I can hear you, Matt. Okay. Glad we got that clarification
I can't
done.
hear you guys. Hold up.
Okay, and Matt can't hear us anymore. Apparently, my telling him to stop for a minute stopped his speakers.
Fancy that.
I'm gonna jump out and jump in.
I mean, you can do that. Yep. Oh no, Matt's gone. Okay, now the whole rest of the party runs away while Matt's getting his saddle on his horse.
Well, you can all run away. I'm gonna ride in my cart.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm with my adorable little pony.
Yeah, you guys just got some. Maybe when the ponies grow up, you'll be able to find someone in maybe like a bigger town where they're like more traders and stuff to trade your ponies for miniature horses.
Or
I don't want a miniature horse. I
awesome.
want the ponies.
Oh, fair enough.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't buying miniature horses.
Oh no, these are ponies, not mini horses.
I thought
Like
that was-
like you're not buying little Sebastians.
Oh, Sebastian.
I just don't understand him.
That's fair. I don't either. Matt, can you hear us now?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, good. Don't know what happened there.
I don't know either.
So, you guys get your ponies and your riding horses, and you set off in the countryside to get to Baygate, which, ironically, you guys look at a map, nowhere near a bay. So,
What the?
Well, Peter and I would have known that by now.
you would have known that by now. Yeah, it's,
I'm highly disappointed. Just so everybody knows.
as you should be.
No one ever said that the people who name cities have to make sense.
Yeah, warning, some of the people that are in the keep either might run from you first or might attack you because they don't know you guys. If you're there without us.
They're going to be with us, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yep, that's
I'm saying if they're not.
They won't even notice me. It's all good.
yeah. So you guys travel for a day, and you guys leave the forest. You come to this this is large expanse of grassland area, and I mean you're gonna have to kind of find a place to sleep.
Are there any rocks nearby? Like large rocks?
There are a couple big rocks in the area,
What about, I'm sorry.
but
Finish.
not like it. They're kind of big rocks that stand out from the rest of the countryside.
What about the bandit camp?
You are not near that.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'll suggest that we camp next to one of those rocks so that at least one of our sides is covered. So we only have to watch, more like one direction.
Yep, I agree.
Alright.
All right, so let's take
Mike and Keel, you have
Four
any
of us?
suggestions?
Yeah, I'm. Problem is, I have to see what's in my packs
That's fair. That's fair.
because I do have an idea, but I don't know what my guy is currently carrying.
I mean, I don't mind the idea of camping out in a place where at least one side of us is covered.
I mean, that's smart.
So I'm game for finding that spot.
yeah.
Sure.
No matter what, we should probably take turns taking watch. There's 4 of us, so we all will be able to get a good amount of sleep.
Yeah.
And take turns taking watch.
Absolutely. So yeah, there's a fairly sized boulder kind of in this field, as sometimes rocks are just in fields. And so how are you guys going to split up like the 8 hours of this watch?
2, 2, and 2?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Or I guess it'll have to be 10 hours so that everyone gets a full 8.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I'll take the graveyard one.
I'll take second.
okay. Who's staying up first?
I'll do it.
All right, so Mike's staying up first. Then it's
I'll
Matt,
take second watch.
Peter, and Kiel. How are you guys gonna organize yourself for third and fourth?
I'll take
I've heard
third
no report.
because it's the worst one.
Third. All right. So Kiel, you got to sleep a full 8 hours and then wake up to watch for 2 while everyone else is finishing up their sleep. Which isn't bad. You got to watch the sunrise.
She's not even in the room, dude.
Yeah, she's going to the bathroom.
That's fair. Which she's asleep anyway, so there we go. So I need a perception roll from everyone for their session.
All right, hold on.
Hi, Nathaniel.
Perception, you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Perception.
23.
23.
God damn it. I can't
14.
keep it on my table.
14.
22.
What was that, Matt?
22.
22. Okay.
I got an 11.
11.
Gosh, I step up your game.
Totally heard that. Step up your game.
Oh.
Sorry, I rolled that twice tonight. My bad.
You know, but if you hadn't done poorly one time, Peter would still have a full beard. So
Now I just have a goatee.
and that
Fair
just
enough.
looks silly. So the night is going fairly well.
Usually sleeping in my cart, by the way.
Well, of course you're sleeping in your car. Through so things are going fairly well through Mike's watch. Matt, you see something moving through the grass. Nothing big. What are you gonna do about that?
Hold on. Can I ask
Yes.
a question before we... Was it getting dark when I was watching?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm going to light a couple torches.
Sure. Absolutely. Are you like outlining the camp or like on your cart or?
I was going to put them on the corner of my cart, and then I was going to do this as they got dark, and then probably light 2 more if they went out before Matt took his watch.
Sure. Now I'm trying to remember how long those things shine for. And having one heck of a time finding it.
Hold on. Let me look in my book of tabs now.
Well, that's just a lie. There's nothing about light on those pages.
For 1 hour. 1 hour.
Huh?
Candles are 1 hour. Torch. 1 hour. The torch burns for 1 hour.
Oh, that's it?
Okay, so yeah,
Maybe I won't do that then.
sure. He'd be lighting a lot of torches.
Yeah, never mind. I don't want to use all of them.
I mean, if before the night, if you guys want to try to find some firewood and stuff to just set up a little fire in the center of your.
I'll build a fire.
You'll build fire.
I think I have tinder box. And,
Yeah, I know I have one.
Yeah. So I mean, you're building the fire. Just roll me like a survival check.
Who's rolling?
Whoever's starting the fire.
I rolled a 7, so
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, your guys' collective effort, you guys start a fire. So there's a fire in your camp. You have enough wood to, Matt finds enough wood to keep it stocked all night.
Good job.
So again, and for the record, Nathaniel, no, they do not see a service bear with a blind orc in the morning. And you're correct, Nathaniel. The trees are not happy with the fire. The few trees that there are.
Peter, is your brother sitting next to you just on his computer typing?
yeah, he's in the chat box.
He is in the chat box.
Oh, that's funny.
So that's wonderful. Thank you for participating, Nathaniel. We appreciate it.
And live.
Right. So again, Mike, not much happens during your watch.
Wait.
Matt, yes, you see something moving through the tall grass towards your camp. Can't really see what it is.
I will actually kind of go. I'm not gonna go to it. I'm guessing it's an animal. I will kind of stand guard and wait to kind of see what it's gonna do. Is it just like one thing moving? Like, how big does it look?
It doesn't look. It looks pretty tiny.
Oh, then I'm just gonna let it be.
So you let it be?
Then I'm just gonna let it be. Yeah.
Okay. You just kind of don't pay attention to it. You're just like, well, whatever.
Kind of.
Okay. Well.
Like, I mean, I'm gonna stand up, but.
Yeah, but are you actually like going to pay attention to it, or are you going to do nothing about it?
Well, I want to watch it, but I'm not going to like go out to attack it.
Sure. Hey, they do not needeth the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Thank you again, Nathaniel. So yeah, you see it. You see a brightly colored snake as it gets close to camp, especially as it gets close to the fire and close to Peter, who is on the ground right by it.
Yeah, I want to take one of the spears I got and
Okay.
kind of try to pick it up and see if I can wrap it around. And
So you're just trying to like lightly pick it up?
yeah, that way at the end of my my watch, I can be like, Sigrid, look what I found. If I can.
So you're basically trying to make this thing your pet.
Nah, not really. Just kind of using it to kind of scare Sigrid just for the hell of it.
Okay. Well, with the spear, I need you to make a what kind of check would this be?
I have no idea. I mean, I can do an animal handling check if you like.
We'll call it animal handling.
All right, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
15.
15. So the snake gets up on the spear. It looks quite upset. Very angry. It like wraps itself around the shaft of the spear and starts working its way towards you.
Fantastic.
Are you just gonna like hold this and be like, no?
I'm gonna so instead of waking up Sidrid, I'm gonna take the spear and I'm gonna hold the spear, but I'm gonna try to whip the snake off of it, like as far as I can away from the camp.
That's fair. What would this? This would be like a. We'll call it a. We'll call this a athletics check
All right.
to see
fair.
how well you can do this. I totally don't know why I
Yeah.
didn't look at my wonderful Dungeon Master screen for that torch thing. It's right in here.
Is it really? Nice. All right. So 17.
17. Yeah. So you pretty much just chuck this thing like a lacrosse ball off the spear and just like over your head. The snake goes flying into the darkness. You don't think it's probably coming back.
No. I think we're good.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
I mean, unless he thought that was fun and wanted to do it again.
No, probably not.
I don't think so.
That was a really nice way to take care of that, though. So, that's fair. Yeah, your rest of your shift goes on without a hitch. Peter, you not knowing how close a snake got to you in the middle of the night, wake up for your shift. Generally, pretty benign. Kiel,
Yes.
you wake up fully rested. It's your turn to watch out while everyone finishes their 8 hours. You see a absolutely wonderful sunrise. Really just gorgeous over this open plain. And you just have a nice morning.
Perfect. Love it.
Yeah, it's kind of fitting that the druid's sitting there early in the morning watching the sunrise, kind of seeing this field kind of come to life again. It's wonderful and fitting.
Yeah.
So great. So everyone else, you guys wake up fully rested and ready to get on your way again.
All right.
Sweet.
So let's get to that town.
Absolutely. And so you guys want to do anything else while you're not
I guess.
Well, if we're not like leaving immediately, I'm gonna go
Should probably.
do my prayers before we eat.
Of course. Yeah, you have time for your prayers in the morning.
Dude.
That's fair. All right, well, then I need everyone, forgot to do this in the first leg of the trip. You're all dealing with animals for the first time. So on the second day, it's a full day away from when the horses were with the farmer and all that. And so I need animal handling from everyone.
7.
I got a non-nat 20.
So pretty good, but not perfect. I'm disappointed, Mike. You're better
Sorry.
than this.
Wow.
I'm saying you're better than a not nat 20.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know. I don't see how that was rude or anything.
Sorry, it was my headphones.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go.
Hey, you sound better again. Animal handling, Matt.
Okay. Nat 20.
Okay. Kiel, what was your animal handling?
15.
15? Your pony likes you, Kiel. It'll listen to you. Mike, your ponies like you. They'll go along with you. Peter,
I hope so.
your horse is a bit rambunctious, is not listening to you. But Matt is just so good at dealing with these full-grown horses that not only is his horse calm and likes him, but he even calms down your horse and then gives you the reins.
I'd say I'd better be good with these horses, otherwise there'd be a problem.
Yeah. Now, for the rest of today, Nat 20s are actually going to be Nat 1s. So I'm kidding. So
Which is only going to affect me for the one time I get a nat 20.
Okay. And something totally benign and not helpful at all. So yeah, you guys get on your way. And through this, as you're going through this field, off in the distance, you no longer see smoke coming from these walls in the distance, but there's still kind of this scent of burned town in the air.
Well, at least it's no longer burning.
Yeah, I mean,
Welcome to the outskirts of Baygate.
So we've officially made it to Baguette.
Sure.
it does not smell like pastries, Mike. It does not at all smell like pastries.
No.
I know you're slightly disappointed.
I think it doesn't smell like dead things because I think they might have cleaned up by now.
A little bit.
I wish I would have seen when it wasn't like this.
And there's no pastries.
This town sucks.
Yes, it
We're
does.
out near a bay. As my hobbit friend here said, there's not even pastries.
Stop it.
What's a hobbit?
Basically, this town just sucks.
If
Little
they
bit.
just get decimated by an army,
Its own government did destroy it.
Regardless of how it happened, I'm still on the sucking factor.
Because it's not near a bay.
And it's rubble.
I mean, the walls are still fairly intact.
Oh, good. So we have one item that is not rubbish.
Its own government, first off, which named it, then destroyed it
It's fair.
to teach its members that non-magic users that you had to use magic to matter.
What?
Yeah, exactly. So as you guys are like arguing about the suckage of this town, you do like someone calls out to you, and you see a small group of soldiers approaching you. There's probably about 20 of them, kind of marching in formation. You recognize the emblem of the Arcane Republic of Novum on their shields.
uh-oh.
Wait, those are the bad guys, right?
Do I notice them reacting poorly?
It depends.
Your friends? Yeah.
All right, can I
Do I?
stealth away from them?
What?
Can I stealth away from them and just?
Slowly back away.
I'm not sure. I mean, they've already spotted you. I don't know if you could stealth away at this point with your cart and 2 ponies.
Can I? Do I recognize anyone in the group as being?
Yeah.
No, not particularly. You don't recognize these guys at all.
Okay.
So this group approaches you and says, "What's your business out here?"
Oh, but we're just passing through.
I need a deception for that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna have my hand on my.
That would
I'm
be
gonna
not nat 20.
Yeah. So the guy looks at you, and he's just kind of like staring at you, and he's just like, "Well, you're not gonna find anything in there. That place is gone. If I were you, I'd keep moving along."
What happened?
Insurrection that was put down.
How do you put down an incorrection? That doesn't make any sense.
This guy's just gonna like turn back to his superior officers. Just be like, give him like a, what do I do with that?
Yeah,
And
we need to get his hearing checked.
they're gonna say,
No, you need to get your earring checked.
so they're just gonna say, all right, where are you coming from? Where are you going?
I'm from the south.
We're going to meet Cotton Eye Joe.
I thought that was gonna come up.
Wonderful. So, where do you come from? Where do you go?
Guys are
Okay.
retarded.
Where are you coming from? Where are you going?
I just got off a ship. From the.
I'm coming from Vespatilivir. I'm going to any town to search for two people.
Who are you searching for?
My father.
Cotton
And
Eye
my
Joe,
king.
didn't we just talk about this? And they say,
Target
I need to get my
What at you?
So what was that, Matt?
Well, my father and my king.
Say. Well, we haven't
You just
seen
have to
any
go with
royalty
the heavy
then.
on everybody, didn't you?
He's gonna say we haven't seen any royalty here. Your king isn't here.
Well, then I'll keep heading north.
Okay.
Okay, his king might not be here, but have you seen the man named Cotton Eye Joe?
He's gonna be like, I don't know who this Cotton Eye Joe is that you speak of.
Probably part of the insurrection, so he's dead, man. Leave it be.
How did we get back on the incorrection?
I swear this leprechaun has bad hearing or something.
I'm just gonna look at the soldiers and be like, just ignore him.
You'd be like, Roger, Roger.
Okay, Droid.
How many different references can I make in one conversation?
Well, there's your Star Wars one.
Indeed. So they're gonna yeah. They're just gonna say, all right, just keep moving, and they're just gonna pass you. And they're on their way. They just pass the city. They don't even like stop to look at the walls. They just keep going further south.
So we can still get into the city.
Yeah,
All right.
All right, guys, I think that went well.
it did. It could have gone terribly wrong.
It could have.
Good thing I used the truth.
What are you talking about? I lied my butt off.
You did. We didn't.
I didn't.
I'm just along for the ride.
Kiel just didn't speak. But which, hey, someone spoke for the party. The first lie barely passed. Good enough. Then the rest of the people used the truth. So there you go. So, yeah, you guys get into the city walls, and
Head straight for the keep.
Matt and Peter, I mean, you know the side of this town, but Kiel and Mike, basically this place is entirely burned down on the inside. The only things left are the keep, the walls, and the few other remaining stone structures or foundations that are left. Basically like foundations and just a lot of charred and burnt wood. It's shocking. It's kind of shockingly terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the town that was destroyed by the Huns in Mulan.
And then some.
And then some. Yeah.
Yeah. We warned you. It's gonna be bad.
All right, so what was all this insurrection business?
Did they see a old man? No.
As Peter gets distracted by Nathaniel.
What? As we already told you, the government of Novum decided to make an example of this place because it was a city that was primarily inhabited by non-magical people. And the government at the time decided that only magical people really mattered and only they had like a say in how things happened. And so they sent an army here to destroy the town and make an example of it, of non-magic users are not worth anything in this town. At least that's the story that we got. And they basically killed everyone and only a few people survived in the keep. Hopefully they're still there.
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
It's pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's head towards the keep. These guys are still alive.
Yeah.
Gotta stay jolly. Apparently.
So, I mean, no obstacles between you and the keep. You make it up to the keep, and as you get close to the keep, though, I mean, you start smelling like cooked food.
Right.
So you kind of expect people are still living here, surviving.
That's good.
Good.
And so, are you just like walking into the keep?
Well,
No, I'm going to announce us first.
I'm gonna jump off my horse and I'm gonna tie my horse down to something so he just stays there and doesn't run away.
Sure.
Like
Yeah,
good horse.
You can all find something to like tie your horses up to, so that they don't run away.
Good idea. Good idea. Especially mine.
Yeah.
I'll help Sidrid with his horse. I said I'll help Sidrid with his horse.
Funny.
Gee, thanks.
So are you guys just walking into the keep?
Well,
Yeah.
being a little careful because these guys
Because of that, yeah.
had booby traps before, so
Well, that and with those patrols, that patrol that we just ran into, we want to be a little careful.
Okay, so how are you entering this keep then?
Hello, anybody there?
Can I sneak in?
You can try, yes. how do you wish to sneak in? Like, just be stealthy through the front door, or find an open window, or what?
Like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Clearly, I'm gonna grab twigs and just shuffle it. No, I'm gonna try to stick to shadows. Sneak in behind the humans that are clearly larger than I am.
Sure. So yeah, roll me stealth.
Roll me stealth. 17.
How does the bright orange hair help you?
So you guys kind of like poke your head in and just like, hello. And you notice it's not a wide hall. There are a couple doors on the sides. There are 2 staircases that go up on either side of this hall and go up to a second floor, which seems to be a little open up there. But then you see a bunch of boxes blocking the space between the two stairways. And you see 3 guys standing there with crossbows aimed at the door.
Hey,
And Mike, you as they're saying hello and like kind of poking their head, you're sneaking in behind them, but one of the guards picks you up, aims you down, and says, "Halt! Where are you going?"
I'm gonna hold up the communication stone that they gave us when we left last time.
oh,
Okay.
that's right.
You got caught.
I was just going to a bathroom.
He's with us. He's with us.
And the guy in the middle goes, "All right, stand down, stand down." And they put their crossbows down, and one of the guys says, "Here, I'll show you to the bathroom."
Great.
And this guy leads you in.
Before you take him, make sure you watch all your own personal belongings.
He's gonna look down and just be like, "Please don't steal from me."
Oh no, I wouldn't. They were jerks. You're not.
Okay. And so he'll show you to the bathroom. You obviously go to the bathroom. While the rest of you, Kiel, Matt, and Peter, you guys walk in, and the guy who is in the middle there, Peter and Matt, you notice him as the guy who's kind of in charge before when you were here. Is there anything you guys want to say? He's going to look at you and go, "I see you found 2 new people."
Yes, we did.
We did. How are you
One's
doing?
over in Ridon after we got the tome and went with everybody else and finished off a coup d'etat.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
we helped overthrow the government.
And first, he's going to look over to this halfling and go, "Hi, I'm Tane. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you. I'm Tegan.
Nice to meet you, Tegan. We don't have much here, but what we have, you're welcome to.
Thank you.
Hey, how you been? We saw a patrol on
Yeah.
the way, and there were 20 soldiers.
So yeah, we saw them from one of the towers. That's why we were a little anxious when you came through the door. We've noticed soldiers.
Yeah.
We've noticed soldiers coming through the area from all different directions, but all heading southeast from here.
That makes sense. They're forming up. They want to take back Ridon.
So it happened.
Yes.
Believe we have a message for you.
Yes. We have a message.
He's gonna say, "Well, wonderful. Let me see it."
Here you go.
I'll pull the papers out from the bag of holding, and I'll give them to him.
Wonderful.
We have
Mike,
one.
you come back from the bathroom. I don't know if your character actually had to go to the bathroom or not, but he's back. So
Great.
So welcome back. And he's going to look at you and say, "Sorry for the pointing a crossbow at you. We thought you. Well, we didn't know who you were."
Not a problem. It ain't the first time.
And he's going to look at you guys and say, "You know, when you left, there was this large beast came prowling around right after you left. It seemed fairly angry. As far as we know, it's still kind of in the area of the city.
The giant bug lizard thing.
Yeah, the giant bug lizard thing.
Oh crap!
Yeah, that kind of chased us into meeting your friend.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
Well, I'm just wondering. It's kind of preventing us from getting supplies from the outside. I'm wondering if, like, tonight you guys could take it down for us.
Oh, probably. We can at least try.
As long as we're not going to some basement with a bunch of freaking hallways and.
What?
He doesn't want to go back in the dungeon.
You're just gonna say, like, I didn't ask you to.
Yeah, I know. Have you been down there at all? After we cleared it?
No, but things stopped coming out.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, I got a question.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
Is your name by chance Cotton Eye Joe?
Not gonna let this go.
I don't know who this is that you speak of.
He lies to this army, and he now believes it.
I don't believe it. I was just wondering if it was a weird coincidence.
That would be a weird coincidence.
It would be. He's
It's
gonna say, I don't know if this Cotton Eye Joe that you speak of.
All right, no problem.
Maybe the next town.
Just ignore him.
Is this gonna be the running joke now? Just
No, I really just wanted to see how you all reacted.
wonderful, just wonderful. Oh gosh, Mike, you make me laugh.
You miss me playing.
I really do. This is okay. So,
Take care of this bug.
So yeah, he'll look at you guys and say, you know, the thing seems to be fairly active. A little bit later, especially since with all the big armies and whatnot, and all the commotion, it's stayed away from that. But whenever, you know, one or two of us come out of the city walls, it attacks.
Where is it staying? Do you know?
No, it seems to mainly be underground. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
favorite.
Gross. What was
Let's
that?
go now. Let's go now. If it's not active, if it's active at night, it probably means it's sleeping during the day. We have a better chance to get it if it's sleeping than when it's wide awake.
With what he just said, you're just going to hear my guy start slow clapping.
So I'm assuming that's a sarcastic slow clap from the leprechaun.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So you just hear this slow clap, and you're just like, you know, deep down inside, Matt, that the leprechaun is sarcastically slow clapping you.
Yeah, I know.
You're not going to respond in some way to that?
I'm not going to enable them.
Don't encourage it.
Well, Tane is going to look at you and say, however it gets done, it gets done. Just let me know so we can start sending some people out to gather more food.
Let's go now. That way we can come back afterwards and sleep for the night and rest.
Do we happen to know where this thing's nest is, though? Are we going to be spending enough time searching for the stupid thing?
That's kind of what I asked
Anyway.
earlier, and they said no. They said just underground is what I got out of.
Right, which means you're going to have to find the entrance for it.
Hopefully.
If anybody's be able to tell us more or less, or anybody that can tell us more or less where they have seen it the most often, so we can start looking.
They're going to tell you it comes and attacks us outside the gates.
All right.
So you still want to go out there now and look?
So since we know it sleeps during the day, and if it attacks people when they go outside of the gates, Behemoth, where do you think the entrance to the lair might be?
The day, it's got to be underground, which means it's a cave. A big hole. That thing's a huge freaking bug.
Mm-hmm. But it means that it's probably near the gate.
Yeah.
Wait. Anyway.
It's a fair point. Kiel, you have something to add to this?
I was just curious. Does anybody have soapy water if it's just a giant bug? It's just an idea.
Do you guys have soapy water?
If I got soapy water.
Nope.
No. Nope, I got water. But not, it's not soapy.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. I'll give you that. Soapy water. All right, so you guys then I guess are leaving the keep.
Yeah. What I
Yeah.
have to roll for? I'm gonna go out to, the gate that we left the first time, where we ran into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is there something I think? What do I have to roll?
For what?
To try to track it.
Yeah, you could roll me a survival check.
12. I don't think I.
No, you don't.
Find it.
I mean, the field as it is looks pretty. I mean, it's a field. You can see dirt patches where it's come up, but nothing particularly like fresh or new to guide you.
I'm going to do a check, too.
Okay, so you're doing a survival check.
22.
22. I mean, you see some of these holes are fresher than others. You find like two in particular. They're on either side of the gate, and they're the freshest two. You would assume one of those is going to be probably the exit from its last attack, and then the entrance of its newest one, but
Probably.
So, well, I'll wait for Peter to tell me about it. So I have an idea.
Now you know.
All right. So if I'm going to look at these two holes, on dirt would have been pushed out of it, but the one it went into probably would either have just a one area of the dirt where it dug it, or it was pushed in. Would I be able to tell the differences between them?
Maybe if you gave me a roll, give me another survival roll.
17.
17.
Thank you.
Yeah, you think you can tell one of them is an entrance way?
Well, my best guess is this is the entrance. So it probably is down this hole.
Okay. Do you guys want to? I mean, you're standing outside these holes, looking at them.
I want to light a torch and throw it. Like, does it go straight down and then curve, or?
No, it's much more slanted down.
All right, I want to kind of let the torch go down to see how far it goes.
Yeah. It goes down probably for about 30 feet before it kind of levels off where you just can't see see down the hole anymore. Just line of sight is blocked. But as the torch rolls down there, you feel in your feet the ground shake a little bit as you see something move in the very back of it, and you feel this thing, what you would assume is burrowing underneath you.
Hey, I don't think they were sleeping.
Nope. Let's get ready to kill it.
And yeah. So let me.
I want to kill it right now.
So you go to grab your weapons, but unfortunately, we are out of time for today. So join us next week as the party handles this giant bug. So thank you guys for playing. I appreciate it. Now a wonderful outro that I hope I don't mess up. So if you like this video, please hit that like button down below. If you like our videos, you want to see more of them, and want to be reminded when we start live streaming or put up new videos, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell to get notifications. If you have ideas on terrible things that can happen to the party when nat 1s happen, or wonderful things that happen when they roll nat 20s, please leave what you think should happen in the comments below, or join us live next time as we play, and we will take suggestions live. So we hope to see you again next week.